If you've ever swiped through dating apps like Tinder, you know the zodiac signs can spice things up in the most interesting ways. Let's dive right in, starting with our fiery Aries. You open an Aries' profile, and bam! All caps here. They probably have a ridiculously energetic bio that screams adventure. Let's hike a mountain or maybe just hike to the nearest bar. Their first messages? Think less, hey, how's it going? And more, are you ready for an adrenaline rush? They're straight to the point, always ready to dive into a new escapade. But don't be surprised if they ghost you if you take too long to respond. You can feel the urgency as they might just swipe off into their next challenge if you don't keep up. Moving on to Taurus, who's the absolute opposite. Their bio reads like a cozy Sunday afternoon. Lover of good food, wine, and long naps. Seriously, this person's idea of a hot date might just be a pizza and a movie at home. When they message, it's smooth and sensual, a little flirty banter with a hint of passion baked into those words. They might hit you up with something like, "What's your go-to comfort food?" And boom, you're debating pizza toppings like it's a deep philosophical discussion. Their profiles are photographs surrounded by a comfy, aesthetic vibe, like a curated Pinterest board, just a bit lazier, and who can blame them for wanting a little comfort? Now, when it comes to the Gemini, you better brace yourself. The minute you hit their profile, it's a whirlwind. They've probably got multiple photos showcasing various moods, one at a concert, another in the middle of a bookshop, and maybe one with a cute puppy, because why not? Geminis love to keep things fresh. Their opening lines are quick and clever, like a snap. So, what's the strangest thing you've bought online? It's all about sparking that engaging conversation. But if you find the conversation veering off in 10 different directions, don't be surprised. It's like riding a roller coaster with them. Then we encounter Cancer, bringing that warm and fuzzy energy. Their dating profile feels as comforting as a mug of hot cocoa, maybe featuring snippets about their feelings toward family or pet. Their first messages are sweet and personal. "Hey, I loved your shirt. I have one exactly like it." They have this nurturing vibe that just makes you want to tell them your life story. If you don't text back in a reasonable time though, oh boy, you might find Cancer sending you a concerned. They take things to heart, and remember they might follow you on Instagram before you even finish your first chat. Next up, we have the vibrant Leo. Their Tinder profile? The stage is theirs. They're pouring charisma all over their bio with lines like, "Let's make memories that will make even our future kids jealous." Expect dazzling selfies that look like they belong in a magazine. Their messages are bold, straight up flirtatious. "Are you ready to be swept off your feet, or should I bring a broom?" Cliché? Absolutely. But it shows that Leo's got the charm down. They love attention, so they might just ask for your favorite compliment right off the bat, as if seeking applause for their dazzling personality. If Leo doesn't get enough love in the chat, they might just flick their flame elsewhere, so keep that admiration flowing. Feeling analytical? Let's talk Virgo. Their dating bio is often a mini essay, detailing their hobbies and preferences meticulously. "I enjoy hiking, long walks, and keeping my plants alive." No, really, I have a system. Their first message will probably be a well-thought-out question, like, "What's your favorite way to relax on a Sunday?" It's all about depth for them. Virgos chat like they're constructing a grand design, and they often pay attention to little details you might miss. But be warned, if there are typos in your messages, they might lose a bit of interest. Virgo appreciates tidiness in all forms. When we slide into Libra's domain, it's all about aesthetics and balance. Their profile is likely a beautiful blend of pictures, artistic cafes, cozy parks, and of course gorgeous friends. Their bio may read something like, "Trying to find a dynamic duo for adventures and brunches." First messages are flirty and polite, maybe something like, "Two truths and a lie, ready to play." Being charming is their specialty, but if they get the vibe that you're not going to vibe with their romantic ideals, expect them to gracefully bow out. Ah, the mysterious Scorpio. Their profiles? A mixture of intrigue and intensity, filled with deep quotes and enigmatic pictures. You'll catch a whiff of mystery right off the bat. Their icebreakers? Let's just say you're not getting a, "Hey," it's a much deeper dive like, "What's your biggest secret?" Brace yourself for the passion that follows because Scorpios want to connect on another level. Their quirky side will come out in playful banter, but they also expect honesty in return. If you're not on their emotional wavelength, don't expect them to hang around for long. They don't do small talk. Next comes Sagittarius, the adventurous spirit. Their profiles have a mix of travel photos, possibly with quotes about freedom and getting lost in new places. Let's go on a spontaneous road trip. Don't forget snacks. Their messages are playful, probably starting with something random and outrageous, like, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? They live for excitement and spontaneity, which means if your conversation starts to slow down or feel mundane, off they go to look for their next thrill. Then we have Capricorn, the ambitious stabilizer. Their bio could read like a resume, showcasing their career achievements and hobbies with a sprinkling of seriousness. You'll see phrases like, life is about building your empire. Their first messages? Straightforward but intentional, like, what are your life goals? You might think it's a bit too much too soon, but they're just trying to figure out if you're a good match for their climbing the ladder mentality. If you talk about planning for the future, you'll have their undivided attention. Capricorns appreciate commitment, so make sure your profile matches their goals or they might not waste their time. Aquarius, the free spirit. Their profiles often showcase their quirky side. Think art, unexpected hobbies, and a dash of activism. Spontaneous dancing in the rain included. Yes, please. Their first messages are imaginative and out of the box, like, what would your superpower be? And watch as conversations flow wildly with unique ideas. They thrive on intellectual stimulation and originality. Try to keep things interesting. If you bore them with overused pickup lines, they might just vanish into thin air, seeking deeper connections elsewhere. Finally, we arrive at Pisces, the dreamy artist of the Zodiac. Their bios read like poetic verses, filled with whimsical phrases and dreamy images. Looking for someone to share sunsets and meaningful conversations. You'll feel their sensitive nature right from the first message that might be something sweetly whimsical like, what song makes you feel most alive? Their chat style flows with creativity and tender emotions, sometimes getting lost in the vibes. If you're not into deep chats and creative exchanges, well, they might float away into their imagination, looking for someone who can handle their artistic dreams. Dating apps can be wild, right? Now that you know how each zodiac sign plays the game, you'll be better prepared for your next swipe session. Which sign do you resonate with the most? And how do you think you'll navigate dating with them? Don't forget to subscribe for more astrology fun, and check out my other videos where we explore the world of zodiac signs and all their glorious quirks. Happy swiping!